rising prices, job insecurity, shaky economy. Do you feel like David facing Goliath in battle? Don't fear. You can win. Mr. Contest Chair, honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen. One day when I was feeling particularly defeated, I visited the ever-optimistic sisters at Our Lady's Missionaries. I rang their doorbell. Ding dong! Sister Rosemary Donovan answered the door. When she recognized me, her beaming smile lit up her bronze and wrinkled face, and she said, "Hi, Bonnie." But then she saw my bleak expression, and she said, "Aw, you look so depressed. Come on in and we'll have a hot cup of tea." So she lent a sympathetic ear to my litany of troubles. And then she said, "Bonnie, you remember I worked in Nigeria for over 40 years with the disabled. She said most of these people had polio. Did you know that in the 1980s, an average of 1,000 children contacted this disease each and every day? She said survival was their Goliath. She said to me, imagine this. A primitive dirt road, baked hard and cracked by the sun, peppered with pebbles and small stones. She said, now lay face down on that road. She said, put your nose down there and smell that dirt. Then she said, I want you to get from there to there without using your legs or your feet, because people with polio can't. Oh, she said, just a minute, I've got something that'll help you. She shuffled out of the room and she came back with these flip-flops. What good are flip-flops if you can't use your feet? Rosemary said, put them on your hands. Yes, your hands. She said, people in my village use flip-flops on their hands to give them a grip as they drag their lifeless legs behind them. Wow. We think we got problems. People with polio faced problems, faced Goliath every single day of their lives. Rosemary continued her story. She said, I want to tell you the story about my David. One day, a little girl in my village excitedly ran up to me and she said, sister, sister, come see, come see. She grabbed me by the hand and pulled me out of my hut and pointed at a young man sitting at the side of the road, lifeless with polio from the waist down, but strong and healthy from the waist up, with a great big white smile that went from ear to ear. He was watching as two men were unloading a crude, hand-built wheelchair. When this young man saw me, Rosemary said, he said, oh, are you Sister Rosemary? She said, yes, I am. He said, my name's David, and I built that wheelchair all by myself from the scrapyard. I'm getting too big and too heavy for it now, and it's falling apart. But I need transportation to get a job because I want to get married one day and I need to support my family. Someone told me you might be able to help me get a new wheelchair. Can you? Sister Rosemary looked at me and she said, Bonnie, here was a man who was determined to have a better life. He was creative. He designed his own wheelchair. And he was resourceful. He scrounged all the materials to make it with. And he believed in himself. How could we say no, she said. So we set a plan in motion. We apprenticed David with our welder in our compound. And we arranged for David to help the welder design and build David's new wheelchair. Today, David's married and has 2 children. Rosemary said we gave him a microloan to buy welding equipment, and he has his own welding business. He's happy, productive, and a respected man in his community. David faced his Goliath, and he won his war. Rosemary's parting words to me that day, and I share them with you. She said, take a lesson from David. Be determined to have a better life. Be creative. Be resourceful. And most of all, believe in yourself. Do this, and you too can win the battle against your Goliath.